Welcome back.
Welcome back, my people.
To the Real and Wills pod. Yeah, this is a juicy episode because obviously we're reviewing what happened on the Prime card. It was an exciting card.
Good card,
Everyone
good event.
should be proud of themselves for contributing to making the event a success.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's start. We're not gonna start where you want us to start. We're gonna start at the beginning of the show. DTG
versus
SX. I mean, DTG has the experience in it.
Yeah, he's got it.
He's had a couple fights before.
Yeah. Experience.
SX was trying a thing.
Tried a thing. I don't think it was the show to be trying a thing.
It definitely wasn't.
Yeah, it was just experience, man. Lack of experience. Maybe lack of sparring. Obviously, the big stage might have got to him.
Definitely.
And you see it a lot with beginners when they start sparring. It's like when it's not going the way they want it to go, they don't know where to turn. They've run out of ideas. They're stuck now. The heat is on. So it's just a shame that it happened to him under that spotlight.
But he knew he was taking a risk.
Yeah.
But he knew, like, obviously he works with the squad, innit? He works with the team. He's close with the team. It was a good opportunity. So you can't get onto man too tough. But congrats to DTG. Because he was saying that he was watching my fight trying to take moves.
Yeah, okay.
So he could add it
big up
in.
DTG.
So
but
big up DTG.
yeah, with SX, the most important thing is have a little rest, get back to the gym, work on your craft, and then come back again on a smaller show and build your name.
That's it.
Gain more experience.
That's it.
And then hopefully maybe next winter, you can fight DTG again.
That's all he needs to do.
Yeah.
To be fair. Move into the
But he
next
shouldn't retire.
one,
He shouldn't leave that
No.
in people's mouth.
Don't quit.
You know what I mean?
Don't be a quitter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be a quitter. Like, there's room in the space for improvement.
Yeah.
So you don't have to feel like I'm so far behind I can't catch up. You definitely can. You know what I mean? But no, shout out to DTG on that one. Then we have the new heavyweight champion of Misfits Boxing.
On Tempo Arts.
Yeah.
I think Chase won that fight.
I thought so.
Chase was having him up on the ropes.
I don't rate Chase, but if a man won, then he won, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that he won that fight.
His walkout tune was a bit mad though, Star Wars and that.
You know,
why I choose that?
You know these men are different.
But the force wasn't with him because he didn't get the win, boy.
Who said it? He walked out with. Did he walk out with one girl behind him or something? Someone walked out with one girl, and I saw their comments like, "Right, the budget only can afford one girl."
I think she might have gave him the Star Wars
lightsaber. Yeah. He had one dance. I think he had one dancer or something.
But yeah, no, he's improved, man. So big him up. Slight improvement. So
yeah, he improved more than I thought he would.
Held his own to go against Tempo. I thought Tempo was going to do a lot better than what he did. But yeah,
they'll run that back.
They can run
that back. They can run that back. I think a rematch for the heavyweight division isn't thriving with talent.
No,
like that. So if it's one of those fights that could be run back for sure. And shout out to them too again.
Yeah, well done, man,
for putting a scrap on. Astrid's decision now. A lot of people are saying that Alexia should have got it.
Yeah, see when I was there doing the commentary, it looked like to me that it should have been a draw.
That's what I thought.
But then Astrid messaged me in the DMs, whatnot, rewatch it and that.
Oh, yeah.
But then in the second round, she was landing some clean jabs. But
yeah.
Astrid was just coming forward a bit more, being more the aggressor. But I think Astrid's first round was great.
Yeah, it was.
Great.
She boxed well. She showed good skill. But it's the defense.
Yeah, defense.
Like, it's hard to score a fight when the people are getting hit as much as each other.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's easier when someone slips a shot and lands again, makes the person miss. But when it's an exchange of who landed 2 jabs, who landed 3 jabs, it's basically counting who landed more.
It's when the work's messy, innit? It's hard to always score. When the work's
messy, yeah. So it's hard to score. But again, Alexia hasn't had a fight before.
Yeah. She's done really well for not having a fight.
Astrid's had fights before. Yeah. So if I was Astrid, I'd be on to myself.
Of course.
Because it means I'm not improving enough.
Yeah. She just didn't have a variety of punches, no body shots, no uppercuts.
Just 1-2s.
The battle of straights, innit?
Yeah, the battle of straights. And you can't. I mean, it's this beginner level, innit?
Yeah.
It's a beginner level. But when someone hasn't had a fight before, you want to kind of show people.
Yeah, it can't be that close. Yeah.
That she ain't fought before. And I have a couple times as well. But again, still entertaining fights. Every fight we've mentioned so far had their element of entertainment.
Yep.
It was a good fight.
Started the show good.
What
good
we
prelims.
Ed Matthews.
Ed Matthews. Swarmz.
I felt bad.
What's
for
his name?
Swarmz,
Swarmz or Swarmz?
Swarmz. I think people say so.
Swarmz,
I was calling him Swarmz, but I
call him
bare
Swarmz.
man saying Swarmz.
I say Swarmz.
So I just call him Swarmz now.
Yeah. I knew Ed Matthews was gonna come blazing at the gates. I knew it.
Bro.
That's his persona. That's his temperament.
That's how he's built.
Yeah, that's how he is.
But the way when you said that though, you said, what'd you say? Deji was pressure, which is not really intense pressure, was affecting Swarmz. So Ed Matthews' madman pressure is gonna be a myth. And it was.
Yes.
I'm telling you now, yeah. If you can, people, as much as it does pay to be a company man, know when to take a fight at short notice, know when to not take a fight at short notice. Really evaluate who this short notice person is that they are bringing for you. This is me saying this. Like, evaluate the short notice of the opponent. Because there's certain man short notice, yes, thumbs up, be a company man. But Ed Matthews, for Swarmz, is not a good short notice person. Obviously, he wants to be on the show. Shout out to the promoters of the show, Swarmz.
No, but you gotta think Swarmz was in there with JJ.
Yeah, he was, but he you know, that's different. It's
Why? Why?
Because he didn't think he was gonna win. He wasn't on a winning path at that time. He was just
JJ.
taking. He didn't think he was gonna beat JJ. It was just a matter of.
Do you think he had
He knew it, bro.
knew,
He
yeah?
knew because he didn't box before.
Yeah.
He didn't.
No,
box
but some people
before.
think, no, I'm gonna just do my thing. Like,
I think he thought.
yeah.
Main event, big opportunity.
Yeah.
Diss
True.
track.
Yeah.
Diss
Yeah.
track. Bread. I mean, why
Yeah.
not? I don't think he genuinely went in there with JJ thinking, yeah, I've actually built a little career in this thing. Now he's building a little career. He's a part of the company.
He is.
And you want to strive to be in those title fights. If you want to fight as often as he's fighting, you must have a motivation to say, one of these Misfits belts I want to hold one day. Fighting Ed Matthews at short notice, it's a bad one. It's a bad one because you got to learn how to deal with pressure.
The first 2 rounds, the first round and first and second round is gonna be hard. It's gonna be hot, very hot, very hot.
And you
very
saw him
hot
and
when they go
Blueface.
against him.
They were scrapping.
Yeah. But that back flick off the top rope was spectacular.
But what did he say? His ankle though. He said something like,
no, what happened? He got clipped. The body shot down.
Right.
Then the ankle rolled, didn't it?
Yeah.
He fell back on the ankle. That's what happened. The body shut down.
His body shut down. He got clipped, man.
Yeah, he got clipped. He got clipped quick.
That was, but again, shout out to Swarmz for being reliable.
Yeah.
And for allowing the card to keep the amount of fights it should have had. And it was still a good fight to be announced.
Yeah, it was. It was.
On a personal selfish thing, you should say, as much as this will save the card, my man short notice, sorry people, I can't do that.
No, but his team believed that they could do it.
I know, but
my man said, I was blazing on my way up here, this, that. I was 30 seconds into the warm-up before the fight, I was gassing. So it was just an onslaught thing from the get-go.
Yeah,
that's all he could do.
He should have been mentally prepped to be in
should have been
show
sharp.
mode.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Not in that mode. He should have been in a show mode.
Yeah.
But you live and you learn, bro.
Yeah, you live and
learn, and it's part of the process. He has lost before. He's come back and he's won. He's lost this fight. He can come back and win again. But it was a madness and it was quick, which is the embarrassing part. What was the fight after that now? Now we're moving into the
main card. The first fight on the main card
what was the first one again?
Nunes versus my mate.
Yeah. Windy's lost it, innit?
He ain't got. He likes to do all this spectacular dodgy and showboating and whatnot. Okay, that's good, but you need to throw hands. You need to punch, man. You need to punch. He can put a few good things together, but his output's just bad. My mate Nate, big improvements.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. My mate Nate, that card actually showed, besides the last 2 fights, but we're gonna go into that later. It showed that these men are focused on improving, bro.
Yeah.
It actually showed that people care about winning and looking better.
Yeah, my mate Nate improved a lot. I saw him, like a little clip of him on the pads.
I wasn't impressed by that. Like,
okay, he's getting better.
Yeah,
he's getting better. He's hungry. He wants to get that win back. Because someone they'll lose and just come back all flat. I can see the hunger in his eyes a bit. Like he's going for it. He wants to get that win back.
It's like Whindersson. The first performance that we saw from him when he was throwing the body shots and finishing off my man, it's like I thought that that's something he could build from.
Yeah,
that performance is something that he could build from, but he hasn't shown that still.
But as I say, it's all good when traffic's going one way and your way. But when traffic's coming back, you see a lot of people fumble.
A lot of people fold.
They fold.
Yeah, and that's what happened. Like, people are not fearing you.
Yeah.
You know, we're not getting in there putting you on a pedestal. Yeah. We're looking at it and saying, I want to win too. It's the prime card. I want to win too. And my mate Nate, he done his thing, bro. It was a unanimous decision. He won every round.
Every round.
40-36. Like, you got, round of applause to him. Whindersson, he should be back again, because no one here has got any old to protect like that. It's not that realm of boxing.
Yeah, it's not.
It's like, you know, like MMA more. It's more like MMA. A man can be a GOAT and his record could be 25-8.
That's true.
But you could be a GOAT.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's about when you win, who you win against. But yeah, again, another good fight that kept the energy going like this on the card.
Yeah. And it was a neat fight. It was neat.
It was boxing.
Neat. It was boxing.
It was the card energy ascended like this. And they helped contribute towards that. What was after that? The tag team?
The tag team, was that the first fight?
I think it was.
That might have been the first fight of the main card.
First of the main.
Yeah, the tag team was dope.
Aye.
The tag team was dope.
Anyone can chat what they want to chat. I'm gonna say this. Anyone can say, "Oh, it's a gimmick. It's taking the piss out of the sport." If you was in AO Arena that day when the tag team fight was happening, you would have been down for it. The excitement was mad. Like, it was weird, but it was refreshing to see a man get rocked and feel like he had to run and tag straight away.
Honourable mention to Wasabi clocking Pineda.
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
Drop Pineda.
Yeah,
Pineda had to run and do the tag.
You know what? Wasabi, didn't really have problems with Pineda like that, because Pineda tries to box.
Yeah.
And Wasabi, you can see he's been working on boxing.
Yeah.
Because when he hopped in, he threw the double jab behind his palm. Bam! Through the right hand, dropped him. I said, "Raw!" I said, "Wasabi's got technique now." He came out. That was strategic. It was strategic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
B. Dave's pressure now gave man issues.
It's unorthodox, constant pressure on you.
You know what I mean? You just running through you, basically.
But yeah, to me, it looked like Wasabi had Pineda's number, and B. Dave was doing better against Nick.
Yeah, B. Dave was doing better.
Their battle was good. That was the two battles I saw.
But it was sick. Yeah. Because every time someone was getting hurt or the tide was peaked, you knew they have to tag in and just swap it over. It was that is the best tag team fight we've seen so far. And it was definitely, it was sick that it was for the titles as well. That was a collab.
Who do you give it to? Do you reckon it was a draw?
Yeah.
Draw.
Before it was even announced, I said to Joseph, this is a draw, man. I said, this is a draw, because my man have a knockdown, they have a knockdown. Yeah. B. Davis cancelling him out, he's cancelling him out. Like, it was a genuine...
Pineda was upset.
He was upset, where he was not happy. But Pineda, again, he's just showing, like, all these men, Wasabi, they're just showing that we will catch up to you if you don't improve. Yeah. We will catch up. We have a mission, because Pineda stepped in as he's the first pro boxer like that. Like, you know what I mean? He's pro. Everyone's thinking, oh, I'm a bit shook. Like, he actually fights. No, they're in there.
Pineda saw Wasabi in the airport and said, I want to rematch.
I saw that. But he said it in Spanish.
In Spanish.
And then he said, I don't know what he said. But he was vexed, though.
He was vexed, of course.
Even when man was walking off, in that clip, man standing there. Like, in the background, like, bro, like... You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's funny.
That was a good scrap. Oh yeah. Quickly, I gotta do a one shout out, because someone that works in one of the students that work in my auntie's school, he boxes, and he boxes for Repton. George Hobden. Shout out to George Hobden, because he didn't believe that my auntie's my auntie.
Okay, one of them ones.
But then he put the two together, he calls her Miss Riley and
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I didn't do it for a while, so he thought he was lying. He started airing her.
Okay.
So shout out to George. She's not lying. George Hobden, bless up. Yeah. Moving on to the next fight. What was the next one now?
AT versus King Kenny. That fight there, man.
I don't know if I should let Lee start the trail, but yeah, I'm gonna let Lee start the trail. I'm gonna let Lee. What did you think?
Okay, look,
watching that,
I thought Kenny had the tools to win that fight. You guys coined him the best jab in YouTube boxing. That's what they called. That's what they said. That's what they said.
Yeah.
And the thing is, AT, let's go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
AT was scheduled to be on a prime card.
Yeah.
Kenny and Gibb collapsed because of Kingpin.
Mm-hmm.
So Kenny forced himself and thought, let me fight 80. I want to be on a prime card. Let me fight 80.
His confidence skyrocketed after the windy fight.
It's not like a last minute fight or anything. It's not like 80's game plan changes. 80 does the same thing every
time.
Fight.
Yeah, every fight.
So now I thought, okay, Kenny, he likes to stay negative. He utilizes the jab a lot. He's long. He's come off 2 wins, even though the opponents weren't levels.
He still come off 2 wins.
Come off 2 wins.
Yeah, and gain that experience.
So I thought, you know what? Obviously, he's got daily. They should know how to deal with someone who's a pressure fighter.
They should, man. Like,
and an MMA fighter. And you're considered a boxer. Is this boxing 101?
I was disappointed to see Kenny get dragged into the fight that he needed to avoid. And he knew, the team must have known that that's what AT was going to do. Because that's what AT does. So when I saw Kenny not adjusting, even, you know what, even if you had the first round like that and you think,
okay, yeah. Okay, the first round, okay,
cool. But to let man do it for the whole fight, it was disappointing to see. I know that Kenny will be disappointed. Daly was pissed in the corner. I could see him.
I couldn't hear him. Yeah.
He was going off in the corner. But all this talk about smoking Gibb and that, you need to relax.
Bro, they were saying he's knocking out this guy, doing all that.
That talk needs to stop.
See, the thing is, my issue is, look, okay, guys at home, yeah, you got on. AT wasn't doing all the hugging. Kenny was doing a lot of the hugging.
He was doing a lot of hugging as well, yeah.
Okay, look, put it like this, yeah. If someone comes up to you in the street to try and hug you, you're going to do that.
Yeah.
In boxing, you stand in a stance, you stand narrow,
yeah,
and your first punch is a jab. Right. So if anyone comes up to you, comes into the range, they got to go past your jab. Go past your lead hand before they can hug you.
Right.
Use your jab.
And he does have a good jab.
And your jab can be a defensive weapon and an offensive weapon, and you've got footwork.
But
so there's no reason. And the thing is, he kept dropping his shoulder. I was thinking, why are you doing that?
It doesn't make sense. It wasn't making sense.
The first round, he could have lost. Okay, I understand that. AT rushed at him. He panicked.
Yeah. You have to adjust to the speed of the fight and whatnot. Yeah.
But
you know what? He went into Raksu mode. The same version of him that lost to Raksu. He went into that mode where he's not letting his hands fly. Yeah. If a man is holding you, rounds are passing, your corner's getting frustrated.
Yeah.
Then you do what Slim started doing, which we're gonna move on to, which is letting the hands go.
True say it's Black History Month right now in the UK. Maybe they want to hurt a brother.
No. Obviously, he hasn't said this, but it really does look like certain opponents make him come out on a show.
Yeah.
On a natural show.
And
that makes you a bully.
Yeah.
That makes you a bully, by the way. Because if you got smoke for other individuals and then smoke is absent for others, we know it's in your capabilities, but you're not doing it. Why?
Yeah.
Why? It makes you look like a bully.
But you know what it is? See these guys, they're not experienced, so they get caught up in the hype. No trim Kenny and all this.
Yeah.
Listen, with a trim or without a trim, the jab should work.
The jab should work,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying?
Walid,
doesn't matter.
Roll,
it doesn't matter. Don't let these people think, oh yeah, well, he's got no trim, he's gonna be sick. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Like the anime.
Yeah.
When they said, oh, my man's got this suit on today, so that means he's super singing. Like, no, bro.
Like, if I run in my socks, I'm gonna be faster. No, when you're a kid, you think like that.
Them man, they moving like Mike. You know, he's like, I can't play without these Jordans, son. I can't play without these Jordans. But Kenny, it was disappointing.
When you watch it back, he's gonna be pissed in a way, innit?
He's pissed already. Yeah. He would have been pissed on that day because I could see, Daly could see.
Where does he go from now? Like here.
He better
rematch Raksu.
But then they put in. I don't know whose crossover boxing rankings it was. I might have been Happy Punch, but they got Kenny at number 10. Raksu's not having it. Raksu's like, listen.
After that performance,
after you lost to me, they still gave you the platform.
Yeah.
Now you've lost to AT.
And apart from the 2 wins this year against my mate Nate and Whindersson, it's all been controversy.
Yeah, it has.
So it's a tough one, man. It's like
man.
What he needs to do. I think he needs to go back for Raksu, but that's hard.
I think so. And Raksu now, compared to Raksu then, the vim he's getting in there with, he's going to. He was trying to hurt him that time, but he's gonna try.
I'm trying to think what direction does he try go? No, but Jarvis is fighting at 155.
Yeah.
Next, so that's
not.
It's tough, happen. Man. It's a tough spot.
It's a tough spot. It was, as we said, people were getting on to us before. about AT's not a crossover box or whatever. They let him in the realm, and now man has a belt.
Yeah.
Now man has the belt. And to be fair, I can't see anyone beating him.
You got to know how to jab and move your feet.
Because Idris is another one, again, that shouldn't be there. But he is.
Yeah.
But then if Idris gets that Misfits belt, for sure, no one else is. There's no one else in the realm that's going to move that belt.
They're not going to do that. They won't do that.
AT as the champion is a problem. Because there's only one person I can picture that can take the belt off him.
Who?
Which is Idris, because he's already beat him.
I think Slim could do good against him.
I don't think.
I think Gib, if Gib can concentrate, and work, like stay to the game plan.
Yeah. And Gib he's proven he can stick to a game plan.
Yeah,
he's shown that a few times now. Yeah, he's shown that a few times.
But it's at 175, so Gib's not fighting at 175.
Yeah,
he's not fighting at 175. So at 175 now, who is there?
I mean, bro,
who's got the skill set?
Maybe
Anderson Silva's son.
Silva. Yeah. That's a good fight.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that could run. That could run. That's but there's not many names.
Not many.
I'd like to see AT and has AT. Oh no, AT knocked out Rexy, innit? Did he beat Rexy?
He dropped him in the first round.
Yeah, he dropped him in the first round. See, so it's a techie one. You let man in the room, now he's reigning. Yeah. Now it's like he's here now.
But
so
see,
what
the
are you
thing
gonna
is,
do?
he's not good.
He's not, but he's
not
effective.
Good.
He's effective.
It's just he's short. He cuts the range, and people don't know how to use their feet or their jab.
And he works in between it.
Yeah.
So he works in
he's
between.
Skilled. He's an old fox. He's an old fox.
When I was watching AT. And I was watching JJ, a lot of similarities, bro. There's a lot of similarities between AT and JJ.
Yeah.
Obviously, AT doesn't stand and do the jumps, but they hit and then it's a clinch.
Yeah.
And they hit and it's a clinch. Like, it's a similar method.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's the same method, yeah.
It's the same method. It's just that JJ's got more power. So if one of them swings before he clinches, connects, you're gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kenny, it was disappointing to see, man. It was. I didn't expect him to get caught in the gulag after you know what man's rolling with. You had a whole camp to prepare. What was going on?
I think the shock factor just got to him when AT ran at him in round one.
Like, did they practice removing it from himself?
No, what's happened? No, you know what's happened? This what I think. I don't know. It's an assumption. Okay, this is what a lot of coaches do. Yeah, wrong. Yeah. They know AT is a short range fighter and a clinch fighter, right? So they spent the whole camp working in the clinch. When you're meant to work to prevent the clinch.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
To prevent
You're
the
meant
clinch.
to work. You stay on your jab. You stay moving your feet. You don't let the clinch happen. It's the same thing. Okay, I had a fighter, Greg Button. We fought a guy called Pech Bonchu. He was the most decorated Thai fighter. Elite athlete in clinch.
Right.
Elite Thai boxer in clinch, right? So everyone's thinking, you know, this trainer clinch doesn't work like that. He's a master in the clinch. You prevent the clinch from happening. That's what you do. The aim to win was to prevent the clinch from happening. You can type that in YouTube and watch that fight. Spectacular.
But and obviously you do prepare for if the clinch happens.
Yeah. But that shouldn't be 90% of the game plan.
But it shouldn't be your game plan.
No,
yeah,
you prevent it.
Yeah.
And then you get in there, then you know how to break away and whatnot and be destructive in it. Remember, a man has to come in range. AT has to come past the long range, the mid range, and get into the short range to be effective.
But you know what? It's a lesson learned on Kenny's behalf to win with humility. When you win, have the element of humility, because he was here dissing people's mums and that on Twitter or whoever, insulting people. Remember, he was going on the quote tweets, chatting the most. He was doing a lot. And I mean, he was on the high horse of his victory, but it will remind man that as you hurry and come up, you can hurry and go down. Yeah, so it is what it is. He'll be back. AT reigns as champ. And now we move Deen the Great
versus
Walid, man. What a fight.
What a fight, man.
What a fight. Like, wow.
Amazing
it was,
fight.
Them, man. For the culture, for the history.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be a trilogy, but it would be nice.
Legendary fight, man.
It would be nice.
One of the best fights. Yeah, the
ever.
best fight.
If not the best.
In crossover boxing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it might be the best. Like, even Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
When I see him in the lift, he said, Deen the Great, he said he looked good, man.
Good.
He said he looked good.
Good.
Like,
the most skilled boxer in crossover boxing.
Yeah.
My man broke his hand, messed up his shoulder. Man went southpaw and looked good in southpaw.
Yeah, and started landing.
Landing him up.
Because I noticed straight away he hurt that arm. straight away when he heard, I said,
Do you think any other boxer in there is gonna switch up to go southpaw and look effective like that?
bro, I don't know.
Some people will probably quit on my hand.
I don't know what him and Malik Scott have been working on, but whatever they're working on, it's working.
Big him up, man. Big him up, man.
He looked like, Walid fought with too much emotion.
See the thing with Walid, he's an emotional guy.
Yeah.
He carries that emotion.
And he fought with
That's
it.
how he is. He fought with it. He landed a good shot round 1. I think they both sort of came out a bit cold.
No jabbing. There was no jabbing.
No jabbing, too much emotion. He's got heart, man. He's a warrior. But
he's a warrior.
To be honest, I think his corner should have saved him. He took too much damage.
You think?
He took way too much damage, man.
He took a lot of licks.
Bro, he's young, man.
Yeah, he is 19.
What is he, 19?
Yeah.
Bro, you can't be taking that much damage, bro, at the start of your career.
He'll be washed up by 22, boy.
Bro, he's got a slur already. Man's punch drunk already. You know
I know he's probably one of them people that spar like that as well. You know,
course,
where
man. That's him. That's his nature, innit? That's his character.
Yeah.
So at that young age, you shouldn't be taking too much damage this early in his career. It's because it affects you, man.
Walid doesn't deserve another match with Deen. Entertainment wise, I think it would end. That trilogy ends with Deen winning by KO.
Yeah.
And for the culture, it'd be good to see a third. But because you lost when I have a bad shoulder and bad hand, I can't run it back for you.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, anytime them two fight, it's going to be live.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be lit.
I know.
We can watch that every week.
Every week. Them man could go at it. Them man could consistently go at it. That's their dancing partner. That's their dancing partner.
Good punches, good technique.
So make you that shoulder off the rope.
Yeah, come on, man.
The knockdown. The knockdown. Bro, the way you backed up to the ropes.
Wow,
I said
elite level.
This is cold.
Now
that fight had me going, man. I had to stand up and clap.
It had the world going, man.
I had to give a standing ovation.
Amazing fight.
Naturally, I just got up out my seat and said.
But I was looking. I think even from round 3 or 4, I can't remember. I was looking at the corner to throw the towel in on Walid's side.
Yeah, because he was taking damage.
He's taking unnecessary damage. Unnecessary.
Tough though.
It's tough, but obviously he walked through it. They know him better than me, but I didn't like to see him taking too much damage, man.
They thought maybe, and then in the last round, though, he was putting the heat on Deen again. Had Deen up against the ropes, giving him some licks. But that one there, special fight. Special fight. One for the history books.
Don't think there'll ever be a better fight. I can't see it. Skill wise.
Boy,
2 skilled athletes.
Slim and Salt were trying to battle for it.
They were trying to battle for it. They were trying to battle for it. Yeah, let's move on to that one. Let's move on to that one.
Now, Slim obviously training with Andre Rozier. To me, at the beginning of the fight, it looked like Slim was trying really hard to stick to the strategy. Like, the new things that he learned. He didn't come out on scrapping. Yeah. It looked like he was trying to hold himself correctly and just going through the motions of it, but he was losing.
Yeah, it was getting at the start. It was getting peppered.
He was getting peppered.
I was thinking, wow, the Slim's Salt Papi money or something. Yeah, my man's checking his pockets and everything. Like,
Bro.
But see, the thing is, I knew Slim was gonna win because Salt Papi lost the weight too quick. I don't know about your S&C coach who taught you how to lose weight, but bro, you done it the wrong way. I was gonna say something before, but I thought, you know what? Let's leave it. Because 8 weeks before the fight, you was ready at fight weight.
Yeah, that's mad.
What sense is that?
That's crazy.
And when you lose weight so fast like that, you're not just losing fat, you're losing muscle mass.
Yeah.
And then I was seeing these S&C clips, I was thinking, wow, no explosive training.
But your bodily functions, your body don't know how to operate.
And a lot of time when people drop down too fast, they lose their punch resistance.
Yep.
And the latter rounds, that's when it starts to show.
Yep.
And
power.
That's the sad thing. Yeah, power. You saw his power.
You lose your punch resistance and power.
Yeah. So that was the sad thing about it. It's just lack of experience in the camp. The showboating thing. Yeah. I don't know where I said it, if it was the fight week predictions or whatnot. But I said, listen, Slim is one of the most dangerous fighters in the pocket and exit in the pocket.
Yeah.
That right hand.
He punches properly.
Yeah. That right hand will find you.
So
you have to be careful
place.
then.
Yeah.
Very careful. And that's where he caught my man.
It's direct.
Yeah.
Like, even the way he knocked him down, for you to knock someone down like that, you have to punch direct. Because you knock him straight. Yeah. Knock him straight again.
He so left his body like Bogle.
Because
bam. Then it came back with the second two. Bam.
Yeah. But it was like, I was watching it, I was thinking, Andre's going to tell him, bro, start letting your hands fly. And I think there was a round. It was, I don't know if it was
head
round
to head,
2 or round 3. But Slim clocked when I let bangs fly. I'm hitting.
Yeah.
Because
And then
Papi,
uppercut hook.
he looks defensively responsible because of how he holds himself. So you think this guy's gonna counter me, like, but he's not as defensively responsible as he looks. Yeah. When you let something go, you will touch him. Yeah. And Slim clocked that. Yeah. Then he went back to his stool, got up, and then the smoke began, bro. Yeah. The smoke began. Salt was throwing punches with Slim on the ropes, thinking that Slim ain't got arms no more.
I said, bam, bam, jab to the body, cross the head, back. I thought,
ooh, this is what I'm saying. And when Slim punches, he
turned.
Digs his punches.
When he smells blood, he's gone. He's gone.
He's
gone.
Gone.
He's gone. He knows how to deal with the matter.
Salt showed toughness that I didn't know he had.
He would have tried to carry on, but
he showed toughness.
He done the right job.
Yeah.
He done the right job.
Shout out to Slim, man.
Even after, just when Slim was finishing up on him, came back, nice jab, boom, head pop, boom.
Again.
He was concussed. He was out. He was out.
He was punching through him.
Yeah,
he was punching through him. Yeah. So that's 2 losses on the trot for him. You know, he went from this boxing game where, and life in general, things can change like that just overnight. Because everyone was, you know, singing the praise, saying he's the only one that looks like he could be a pro. And now he's lost 2 on the trot, 1 to AT, and now to Slim by a stoppage. What's next for Salt?
And the thing is, he weighed in too light. He weighed in 161 or something like that. He weighed in lighter than Slim. Slim was like 163. The fight was at 165. So there's lack of experience in the camp.
He's going to have a camp of... What will be interesting is to see if he blows up in weight now or if he keeps his weight low. Like, will he gain what he lost, or will he stay within a realm of that physique so his body can get used to? What did he fight 80 at
175 before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he's going to rest and settle. I'd like to see... I don't know who I'd like to see Salt fight next.
He's in a weird place now, isn't it? It's a weird place right now, man.
So we might have to fight Kenny.
Yeah.
I can't lie. It might have to be a Salt and Kenny thing.
Yeah.
Raksu's peeking his eyes around, though. He's looking. He wants to get back into the action.
Before this fight, you might have thought Salt will beat out Raksu, but boy, I don't know.
I don't know.
Eat him alive, you know?
Yeah, because he's on it. He's on it. And the more that they hold him out, is the more vim he's gonna have once he steps back in. Because right now they got him doing he's doing these rapping videos. He wants to scrap.
Yeah, he's hungry.
And when I was talking to him, he's hungry.
He's hungry, man.
He's hungry. He's not satisfied with the punditry job. Yeah, he's not satisfied with punditry.
I just have that for now. No, I want to be in there.
Yeah, he ain't happy. He's happy, but he's not satisfied with that. He's like, get me in the mix. So shout out to Salt anyway and Slim, because again they put on another crossover boxing classic.
Amazing show, classic.
They put on another classic.
Nice boxing as well.
Yeah, nice it was boxing. Very again another standing ovation naturally given because it was a spectacle.
Yeah, a spectacle, man.
Then, so as we said, the show literally went like this from the undercards all the way to the main card. Everything was great. Then the co-main event happened. Logan Paul and Dillon.
Danis.
Now Danis, why did he not walk down the ramp?
That's what I was wondering. I was baffled.
I had my snap ready like this.
Yeah, I was baffled for raw. You're there.
The man just popped up from the side. I don't know what the point of that was, but getting into the fight, where were the bangs?
Had a high guard.
Where were the bangs?
Some mad type of jab. Don't know where you learnt that from.
I don't know what was going on. Logan done what Logan does.
Logan's trash, man. Man throws from the hip like a big
for
man
a
like
man
him,
so
like
powerful like him.
And he don't have to throw.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's getting finessed by his coach.
I don't think he cares to improve at boxing. That's what I think. I genuinely believe.
Man didn't throw one correct punch.
Oh no.
It's all from the hip. He nearly went into the Mayweather mode.
He nearly did.
It's like this guy could have walked through him like as a clean 1-2 down the line. Pop, pop. Push
like,
off the back foot.
With his range.
Yeah, with his range
and his power that he obviously can generate. Because when he's throwing them arm ones, they're loud. You know what I'm saying? They're creating something. Imagine he actually just...
Back foot coming is so messy and bad, man.
Logan has no motive of improving as a boxer. He does it as a hobby on the side.
Yeah.
And he knew that the prime card makes sense. I'm the prime brother as well. so let me hop on and fight. But he cares more. You can see where he focusing, because when he does the WWE, it was amazing.
Yeah.
The WWE is amazing. Flipping here, flipping there, slamming here, suplex here. Clearly, that's what he's putting his mind into. He's just done the boxing thing because it was convenient. And it was against someone he knows he can beat up. But I don't think that the way that he won, his wife should be gassed.
Of course she's not gassed. Like, you're meant to, like...
You didn't delete him.
Remember, like, in her mind, she probably thought, yeah, this guy's a sick fighter. You know what I'm saying? Look how big he is. Boom, 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 boom.
You didn't delete him.
No, he's meant to go through him.
Yeah.
After all of that turmoil you went through, he was meant to wrap him up differently.
I feel like Dillon, he's left the ring and still chatting.
Yeah.
Because he didn't really deliver the smoke like that.
Yeah.
That fight, it was
even
a lame
like the
fight.
security jumping in the ring. Like, man's a big man. Let him hold his own, man. Is this too much?
It's too much, man.
He can handle himself against Dillon. Like,
man
Dillon's
tried to go for a double leg, man.
Yeah, stupid guy.
Man went on his back.
But I knew some stupidness would take place. It's Dillon, isn't it?
We knew. Logan had enough, man. He tried taking down, man, banged him in his face.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah, that was funny.
Because you're wilding.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a spectacle.
No, it was disgusting. It's
that
nasty
one
to watch.
That didn't get
It's
the energy going. And then all the ruckus as well. You know what I mean? It was just a bit unnecessary. But Logan gets the win. Yeah. 6 wins to 0. Dillon throws barely any punches. But he turned up.
Yeah, I was surprised that he even showed up to the ring.
He showed up, so it is what it is. Now, after 37 minutes of us doing the wrap-up of the show, we move to the main event, which has been, I don't know, it's been spoken about mainly as a robbery. Mainly, it's been described as a robbery by many.
A lot of people have been saying a robbery.
I don't believe it was a robbery. Yeah? The term robbery in boxing is widely misused. Nowadays. It's widely misused. Now, yes, JJ is the homie. JJ is my boy. But robberies are when someone clearly wins.
Yeah.
Clearly. And it's given the other way. Then we say robbery. Losing a close one that didn't go your way is not a robbery, bro. And I feel like people need to understand.
You see the way I saw it, yeah? I saw it like, all right, the point deduction, I say JJ could, from my point of view, won 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So it should have been an MD to JJ.
Yeah.
At worst, a draw.
Yeah, at
worst, a draw. So when they gave it to Comey, I thought, you know what, you got bumped. It's not a robbery, you got bumped. You got bumped.
Yeah.
But then them saying unanimous decision to Tommy, it's like,
no.
Now
them
we can
switching it to
now we can start to use the word robbery.
Right.
But when it comes to in the crossover world, robbery now, Gibb versus Taylor Holder, that was a robbery.
That's a robbery.
Nah, that's a robbery.
That's
was daylight robbery.
Yeah. Daylight.
At first, I thought JJ got bumped because I thought he won it, or at worst, it could be a draw. Because the fight was messy. The fight was
very messy.
And the way I look at it as well, I think these judges are old, yeah? So in there maybe 60 or 70 years of judging fights, they've never seen this style what JJ brought before.
Thing, yeah.
They've never seen it. So they might be thinking, what the Ross is this?
Yeah, you're getting marked down on that.
They could. They're
default.
old.
Yeah.
They've probably watched them, judged maybe over 100 fights.
And never seen that.
So they're probably thinking, this ain't boxing.
The only thing, this is the thing as well. A lot of people, when they score in boxing, don't understand the criterias. They don't
understand
of how a boxing round is scored. Yeah. JJ won round 1 and 2.
Yes.
Yeah. Tommy won 3, 4, 5. 6, I didn't know. 6, on the day.
I can't remember 5 and 6. I haven't watched
on the day. I thought JJ got the crowd going a bit more in this final round than Tommy did. So maybe, they will edge this to him. But remember, ring generalship.
Yeah.
Something that people widely disregard. Most of the fight, Tommy was on the front foot. Yeah. The front foot and the aggressor. To win a fight, not being in the center of the ring and being pushed back, something significant has to be done on the retreat. Yeah. For that reason, when they said Tommy won the fight, I thought, well, bearing that in mind, JJ was operating on the outskirts and in the clinch.
Yeah.
Outskirts.
But see, the thing is, I clocked earlier from the show that they wasn't really judging the clinch and inside work.
No.
And when you're experiencing this game, when your fighter's about to fight, you watch a few fights beforehand and you see how the judges are scoring the fights.
Yeah,
what they like, what their interests are, and how they're rating fights. And I don't think they took that into account. JJ was landing the cleaner punches in the clinch and looked more aggressive in the clinch than Tommy did.
That's true.
But I don't think the judges really took that into account.
I don't think they took that into account. I think they just thought it's a messy fight. It's hard to score. Yeah. You're not respecting the game by fighting like this.
Yeah.
In an old mentality.
When I was watching it, I was waiting for him to like change up the tactics, to be honest.
Same.
I thought, okay, I want him to be a hybrid. You can do that stuff, but there's still
switch,
box.
Yeah.
Still
don't
hold
give
your
me
6
rounds of the same thing.
When you want to change up the beat, change up the rhythm.
I was expecting that more from Tommy. What? Because he should have the
Tommy
brain.
Was pathetic.
He should have the brain to improve.
Wow.
Like Tommy allowing that to happen for 6 rounds. Come on, bro.
Poor.
Come on, bro.
Poor.
That's why I said it's more on Tommy.
Of course it is. It's all on Tommy.
It's
all on Tommy. That's why it should have been. Yeah, that even more should have scored more in favor of JJ.
That's what.
Like, bro, you're meant to represent boxing. You can't deal with that.
Right. That's more so the side where I was thinking. Obviously, I'm definitely thinking that. I'm thinking this guy deserves to lose.
Of course.
Because he allowed it to be some 1-point victory, some close fight. You should give it to JJ to teach man a lesson.
Yeah.
But it's not a robbery. It's not a robbery in my opinion. It was a fight that I could see how JJ could have won it. I see how Tommy won it, but the reality, it should have been a draw. I thought we was looking at 2018 KSI and Logan won. That's what I thought we was looking at. Not that the fight was the same, but when it comes to the end, this fight is a majority draw. That's what I expected to hear.
But I would have slid with KSI, majority decision, draw at worst. If they said draw, I say I ain't cool. It's so messy and bad. Then it's not. It's one of them fights that you ain't gonna watch again.
No.
And it was meant to be one of them ones we're meant to be able to go back to.
Yeah, we don't want to go back to that. No one wants to watch the fight again. I just feel like JJ done well to drag Tommy into that realm. You know, he done well to say I can hang in there with you.
Yeah.
And you don't even look better than man.
Yeah.
You don't look better than man.
Yeah.
You don't bounce around like me and you hold yourself like you're gonna do more, but you didn't.
Yeah, didn't do nothing.
You didn't do anything. And you know, it's just one of those fights, man. I think when the fight consists of 6 rounds of a lot of clinching and it's messy and whatnot, you are leaving
I think I said that, mentioned it before. That showed the ref will play a major part in it, and the ref was on. I don't know. He should have broke up them clinches a lot earlier.
Should have broke up them clinches a lot earlier. When you're reading if a ref is reading the fight and seeing that a pattern is created where every time you man hug nothing's happening, you should be quick to remove them. Break.
Yeah.
Break.
Yeah, maybe even warn after a while.
Yeah, both of you.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Give the action.
Yeah.
What's going on? But the rest are letting them in there, and you know these man don't know how to work inside, bro.
Man.
So no one's gonna gain an advantage. I wish my refs was the ref of their fight.
I wanted to see an amazing fight, man.
Yeah, man. It was underwhelming.
Yeah.
Especially on Tommy's behalf.
Yeah, it's him, man.
Because I did expect him to be more smoky. We all know I don't rate his boxing abilities.
Yeah.
Him as a guy, he's a blessing. He's just doing his thing. He's living his life. But as a boxer, not great. Far from it. Yeah. But I did give him more credit than for him to struggle with JJ like that. Yeah. I did think he was gonna come in and put some smoke out.
But see, the thing is, I think if JJ would have mixed it with proper boxing fundamentals, he would have won.
Yeah, he would have.
He was landing some good clean shots, but the stance, that jumping thing, doesn't allow you to do combinations. Doesn't allow you to do any hooks. So you're just relating like a flick jab, overhand. It's like,
and then you're done.
Yeah, not utilizing that many weapons.
To be able, from this, you can't go bang, bang.
No, I Tommy, like, all you have to do is catch Tommy's punch, bam, bam, overhand over, uppercut, boom, 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 move off, bam, bam, jab, because he could have done a lot more.
If JJ broke the rhythm of that fight, like you said, by 1 round, just putting his hands up and just jab him, he would have won.
Yeah.
It's just that it continued in that theme. Yeah. It was hard to create a separation.
That was their game plan, innit? So,
that was the game plan.
And they got to remember, he's been with them for a while now, say about 3.5 years.
Yeah, he's been with them for a minute.
I think that's what they're trying to evolve his style into that. You know what I'm saying?
They got to add to it though, man. They got to add to it. You know, as much as, of course, from that camp are upset with the result and feel that it should be the other way and will do whatever they can to reverse it. don't let that deter you away from what you do need to improve on. Do you know what I mean? Don't put all the focus into, no, I really believe I won this fight and I'm going to do this and I'm going to appeal or whatever, and not actually take into why the fight was that close in the first place. Make sure you still take that into account while showing your endeavors of trying to claim and get things changed. Why was it like this?
Yeah.
Why was it like this? What are we going to focus on in the next camp? How are we going to change this? How are we going to adapt this? How can we become more than this? JJ's extremely fit to be able to do that bouncing around for 6 rounds.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And clinching is tiring too, especially the way that they clinch, because there's a lot of brute force and. But he can do it. So imagine if he used his fitness more efficiently.
I think he should have just boxed a bit more, man.
He definitely should have boxed a bit more.
Because the way I look at it, I think I saw a few clips of him like holding normal shape, boxing, little clips prior to the fight. If we would have saw that bouncing thing prior up to the fight, you would have think he's trolling. The whole world would have thought this kid's trolling.
Yeah, because he hasn't
don't
done
want to show
any.
something.
Yeah, and even like all the drills that he does on the bag with the power
and that,
hooks and that. Like,
Set your
that
feet,
fight could have done with that.
Yeah, could have done with him setting his feet.
That fight could have done with that.
I actually think from looking at the clinch work, he's physically stronger than Tommy. Tommy obviously can bang weights and whatnot.
And he's got the physique.
When it comes to using your body mechanics and whatnot, I think JJ may be as strong as him.
Even there was one clinch where JJ was working with the free hand violently. If he'd done that even a bit more, he would have won the fight. It's such a thin line, bro. It's such a thin line between the fight edging that way and edging that way.
Yeah.
You know.
I'd have liked him to be more aggressive, more proactive.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting for the reactive
bounce.
bounce.
And that is why he lost.
Yeah.
That is the reason he lost, because of what you said. He was waiting too. He was being reactive.
I think they might have bigged up Tommy's jab too much.
No, they definitely did. They definitely bigged up his straight punch. He didn't throw many.
No.
He didn't get the opportunity to.
When he did, JJ was under it.
He was under it, and then
he tried to land a nice uppercut. That was probably one of the best attempts he done.
Yeah.
He just missed
to
with
try
that.
and land that
I
uppercut.
think he should have tried to time that. But when you're bouncing, you can't really time these type of things.
No, when he slipped.
Yeah, slipped.
And he
but you can't, because he's bouncing so much, you can't do that.
Yeah, when I saw that,
I thought
that is what you need.
Yeah, that's
because he went and he threw a hook after with the same hand. Man slipped and went whoom.
Yeah.
Whoom. I thought, now come back with the left.
Yeah.
Because you have the fitness to do it.
Even a time, I think, what did he land? I think he landed a overhand.
Yeah.
And then he shot the right to the body. But he didn't follow up.
He didn't follow
back
up.
on the
back.
I thought, I should have.
This is it. And that is how fighting is scored at the end of the day, is who is the one initiating the action, who's approaching the beef. JJ, there was only a few occasions in that fight where he was
Tommy's lucky. They even said
look at the way they were celebrating, man.
Yeah, they know he was lucky, man. And it shouldn't have been like that. To be honest, when you claim I've been boxing all my life, I've been sparring the world heavyweight champion of the world,
and his dream since a little kid is to hold a world title.
He ain't holding nothing, boy.
That's what he says. His dream is to hold a world title one day. That's all I've ever dreamt about since I was a little boy.
Who's that little kid that was running around? Who was at the show? No, that one, Hasbullah, and the other one.
Oh yeah,
that's the only title you're gonna hold, mate. What he was holding. What he was holding, mate.
The one Chase was wearing at the press conference. Because and even from his reaction and the family's reaction, it goes to show how much they believe or don't believe in my man's abilities. Because if you believe in my man's abilities and you think he's cold like that, no one would be celebrating, bro.
Yeah.
No one. It would just be a one clap, boy, and be like, you're lucky, you know. But me and you need to have a talk, because you shouldn't be struggling. The way everyone, like, it's all euphoric and shit. That means that you, man, really didn't know what was going to happen.
But see, the thing, I don't want to see a rematch. I don't want to see a rematch. That was hard to watch.
I think we're going to have to.
It was hard to watch, though.
Jake,
Jake versus JJ. That's all we need to see now.
I mean, this is all we've asked for our whole time. This is what we've asked for, and everyone's asked for, and it makes sense now. But obviously, Jake's got a fight in December.
Yeah.
In 2024, please, man, please.
That's all we need to see, man.
That's all we need to see.
That
because you lot don't need to be lining up Tommy's pockets like this. Running rematch here, man's running a couple M's there. Run a rematch there, run an M there.
Man was saying, I'm going to end YouTube boxing, and you come and perform like that.
Man said, I'm done with the bullshit. He said, I'm done with the bullshit now. He said, I've beaten Jake Paul. I've beaten KSI. I'm done with the bullshit.
He didn't beat JJ.
Then Ariel said, so what, does that mean you're coming back to traditional boxing? He said, no. He said, no. Didn't say that, but I'm done with the bullshit. What does that mean?
Easy,
And then he said, if any of the bulls want some, yeah, then they can come and fight, man. If they would, bro. Confusing. I don't know how he plots his route to the world title he's wanted since a kid. Going on this path. Explain it to me.
It's not happening. He knows it's not happening.
He knows
man.
it.
He ain't got the minerals.
He knows it ain't happening. Just say it, bro.
It's not happening.
But yeah.
And at what weight class? What cruiserweight? Because you're acting like you can't get down to not 175.
Bruh. Yeah, I don't think he's going back down to
he ain't going back down. No way.
That 183 was enough. That 183 was enough. He's a cruiserweight. He's a cruiserweight. But when money calls, you can adjust yourself. You know what I mean? But people, it's been a 50-minute episode of Real Wheels because it was the prime card, innit? So we had to go through it. We had to break down
like the t-shirts on the chairs, the hats, the drinks. They done well,
sick.
man.
I like what they done with the ring girl outfits as well.
Yeah.
The ring girl outfits because it allowed, the ladies them are keeping the decency, but they're still being the ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I rated. It was nice. It was good branding all around. The hats, the
Hold tight
t-shirts.
Jade. What's her name? Jade, isn't it? Hold tight Jade.
Who's Jade?
One of the ring girls, man. She's the one who's biceps and that holds the prime
right.
bottle.
Okay. Shout out to Jade and the clan and the rest of them.
I think she's at all of them.
Shout out to Mams.
Big up
as
Mams.
well. Shout out to the whole team that put that card together because I know it's stressy. But it wasn't. It was a successful event.
Yeah. Big up BJ and
Big
Roundhouse
up BJ
as well.
Big up Roundhouse.
It was a pleasure
as well.
doing commentary with them. It was good, man. That commentary table, I didn't realize how good the view was.
You get a good view, innit?
And you can hear the corner there.
Yeah. Because you can't hear the furthest corner, but you can hear that corner.
Yeah.
Where I was sitting, I could more so see this corner, like what was going on there. But entrance from JJ as well with the Lambo.
Yeah, that was
man.
dope. That was dope.
He got the Eddie Guerrero thing going on, coming out in the car. That was cold as well. Gigs obviously.
But I would rather JJ come out to one of his songs with something saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna knock out XYZ in this round," because it's like always comes to fruition.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Him on a song with Gigs would have been better than Gigs doing Talking the Hardest.
Yeah.
If it was in London, it would have hit a bit. It would have hit a bit more.
Yeah.
But it was a good event, man. It was a good event, and it was great on the eye. I don't know what they done with the tickets and the wristbands, but whoever came up with that was a good idea, because the wristbands were changing colors.
Was it the wristbands that was changing colors?
I think so.
Or they had some type of light or something.
I think because everyone had one. Like I thought, first of all, it was some people just had a glow stick or something. Yeah. But it was planned. It must have been in the seats.
I see it. Yeah, it must have been in the seats.
Because it really makes a difference.
Yeah,
like,
that was dope.
Yeah, it was cool. Because 1 minute they were orange, then they were red.
Yeah, I think I see a blue.
They were blue. Whoever came up with that idea, sick idea. I rate it. Overall, I rate it, man.
It's always good to give to the fans as well. Fans love t-shirts
and they travel.
And
you know what I mean? The people travel. They pay. They make everything possible. Mm-hmm. So big shout out to the team at Misfits for putting that on, and I'm just interested to see now what the next card is gonna be, or when.
Yeah, November.
November.
You cool?
You cool?
Yeah, you cool?
Is it?
Yeah.
Misfits a touchdown in my stomping ground. Nah, swear down.
Yeah, you cool.
Hey, listen, don't ever. I don't want to hear anyone ever disrespect you cool, because Tommy's been trying to throw shade on you cool, saying Viddal fights and you cool.
Listen, you see you cool, arena, man. The Coliseum, man.
You learn things up in that place.
There's not a bad seat in York Hall.
There's not a bad seat. I didn't know Misfits was gonna. Hey, all right. You know that will be good. That would be good for them. That would be good for them, because I feel like they could do something in there.
Yeah.
The crowd could defo pack out in there. Mm-hmm. All right, and that's gonna be in November.
November, yeah.
Okay.
So far, Jarvis is on there.
Okay.
Don't know if they've announced anyone else.
But
I don't know. I think OJ Rose might be on there.
Okay. So,
is it OJ Rose or OJ Rose?
I'd say Rose. I don't know if it's Rose.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just call it OJ Rose. But okay. Shout out to Misfits, and I'll be interested to see the pay-per-view buy numbers.
Yeah. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big.
You think it'll be more than?
See, man, I don't know about pay-per-view numbers and all that, man. I don't know.
Because we don't know what's true.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the only thing as well. You don't know what's true.
I don't know.
I think Jake and Nate Diaz done a night 300, I think, or something like that. 300K.
Yeah, I believe it'll be bigger than that.
It should be, innit?
For sure.
It should be.
It seems like everyone was tuned in. Everyone was tuned in.
Everyone
Was tuned in.
Even people, when I was telling them, I'm in Manchester for the fight, boom, they're like, oh, okay, cool. By the time next day, everyone was like, yeah, I saw the fight on my timeline, saw the fight on my Explore page, so everyone knows about it. It's on all the blogs, it's everywhere. So we'll see what is next, but that has been the review of the prime card from the team here, Real Wheels. You get me? Make sure you're following the socials. Make sure you check Leon Wheels Academy. You know what I'm saying? You should be getting in shape now. It's the last time before Christmas, before you ruin it.
Yeah, this is the time, people. Winter's coming.
Take
if you're
this
in Australia,
time.
summer. So,
yeah. At least create a nice space for you, so when you do the Christmas thing, you're not at a deficit. You're not too bad. Yeah. Make sure you hit that up. We got the clothing coming soon. Living Sports clothing is gonna be coming soon. And yeah, man, just keep up to date with what the boys them and the man them are doing. Shout out to the team as well that always help us put the content together.
Yep.
Because sometimes them man won't be sleeping. Joseph, big up
yeah,
yourself.
Big up Joseph, man. Hard worker.
Yeah, Joseph's on the editing. 4 a.m. man's up. 3 a.m. man's up. So have to give him his credit and props. But yeah, love my people. Love.